What if there was a hidden key, tucked just behind your ear, that could silence the storms inside you in seconds? Not years of therapy, not endless thinking. Just a touch in the right place, unlocking the kind of stillness that feels ancient, familiar, like something your body always knew. But you forgot, because right now, the world is loud. Your nervous system is racing. Your thoughts skip like a scratched record, stuck between too much and not enough. But there is a point, just behind your ear, where silence lives. And when you touch it with presence, something inside exhales. This isn't magic. And yet, it feels like it. Because this one gentle gesture tells your brain, you're safe now. Ancient healers used this spot to calm the breath of warriors. Chinese medicine called it a spirit gate. Modern science maps it to a branch of the vagus nerve, the very root of rest, digestion, and healing. But most people never learn this. They chase calm through screens and schedules. And the body, waiting, whispering, is ignored. So today, we return to a quieter way, to a deeper calm that doesn't come from outside, but from within your own nervous system. By the end of this video, you'll not only know where this spot is, but how to activate it, so you can shift your energy, your emotions, and your entire state. With one breath, one touch. Before we begin, pause for a moment. If something in your spirit already feels drawn to this, trust it. Tap subscribe. Whisper a quiet yes to your own healing. Like, share, and let this be your first soft step towards stillness. You might not know this, but nestled just behind your ear is one of the most overlooked keys to calm in your entire body. Not on your forehead, not in your heart, but right where your skull begins to curve downward, tucked behind the soft ridge of your ear, near a small hollow, lies something ancient. It's a spot you've probably touched 1,000 times without knowing. When you're tired, you rub it unconsciously. When you're overwhelmed, your fingers drift there. This is not coincidence, it's body memory. And this point, it remembers something you forgot. In ancient Chinese medicine, this area is connected to what they call the Shen Men, or the gate of spirit. It was believed to be a convergence point, where physical nerves and subtle energy currents overlap. A place where breath could meet the soul, where overstimulation could soften into stillness. In Sufi and Persian healing traditions, the back of the ear was used during zikr, the remembrance practice, because it was thought to quiet the noise of the lower self. In Ayurveda, similar points were linked to the wind element, the part of the body that carries thoughts, anxiety, and breath imbalance. And in modern reflexology, this zone corresponds to the brain and nervous system, a gateway to regulating inner storms. But here's what's most curious. This technique was never forceful. It was never about pressure. It was always about presence and listening. A warrior sitting in silence. An elder placing 2 fingers gently behind their own ears. A child being held, a thumb resting behind their ear as they cry into safety. This gesture has existed forever. And now, it's returning. Because in today's hyperactive world of deadlines, stimulation, and speed, we've forgotten that calm was once practiced through the body, not imposed through the mind. This technique is as old as touch itself. But science is just beginning to rediscover it. Behind your ear lies the auricular branch of the vagus nerve, the only branch of this great calming nerve that actually reaches the skin. By gently massaging or holding this area, you're not just relaxing a muscle. You're signaling your entire nervous system, that it can DOWNSHIFT. No words. No beliefs, just breath, just stillness, just a remembering. And maybe that's the most mystical part of all. This technique got lost because we stopped listening to our own bodies. We were taught that healing was outside of us, in pills, in strategies, in effort. But the body always knew. It always had this built-in code. And now, you're about to re-enter it. In a few moments, I'll guide you step by step. I'll show you exactly where this point is, how to breathe with it, how to cradle it like a sacred doorway, and how to feel the shift happen, not in theory, but in your own nervous system. So for now, just place your awareness behind your ears. No need to touch yet, just sense it. That quiet curve where the world fades away. That ancient place where silence begins again. You're closer than you think. Let's go deeper into the science of why this works. Because behind the quiet touch of your fingers, something remarkable is happening inside your body. A hidden system awakens, one designed to protect you, restore you, and return you to balance. This system is called the vagus nerve, and it is one of the most powerful regulators of peace within the human body. The vagus nerve is not just a nerve. It's a wandering pathway that flows from your brainstem, down through your throat, heart, lungs, and into your gut. It carries the signal of everything is safe now to nearly every major organ. When this nerve is activated, your body moves from fight or flight into rest and digest. Now here's where it gets interesting. Most of the vagus nerve runs deep, out of reach, but a tiny branch, the auricular branch, stretches to the surface, right behind your ear. This is the only place on the entire body where the vagus nerve reaches your skin. It's like a secret access point, an external switch for an internal transformation. When you touch this spot, you are sending a direct signal to your nervous system, not just mentally, but electrically. You're engaging a process known as parasympathetic activation, the biological opposite of stress. Studies have shown that stimulating the auricular branch behind the ear can slow the heart rate, deepen the breath, calm inflammation, improve digestion, support trauma release, even balance immune responses. All of this from a point no larger than your fingertip. But this isn't just biology. The body is not a machine. It's an orchestra of sensation, emotion, and energy. And the vagus nerve is the conductor. That's why people report not just calm, but clarity. Not just stillness, but softness. Not just breath, but presence. Because this isn't about believing in anything. It's about the electrical feedback loop that already lives in your body. When you gently touch this area, your brain reads that as safety. Your breath responds, your heart follows. Your digestion loosens. Your mind begins to open, and even if you don't fully understand it, even if your logical mind resists, the body still listens. Because the vagus nerve is ancient. It evolved before language, before thought, before trauma. It doesn't need permission to work. It just needs a signal, and that signal can begin with one simple touch behind your ear. So next, I'll guide you through the exact technique, how to find this point, how to breathe with it, how to bring presence into the pressure, so you don't just understand the calm. You become it. Let's begin. Find a quiet place. You can be seated or lying down, whatever allows your shoulders to drop, your jaw to loosen, and your breath to deepen. Let your spine be natural, not rigid, not slouched. Just a gentle uprightness. Like a candle that hasn't forgotten its flame. Now bring your awareness to the area just behind your ear. Reach your fingers up, either your index and middle finger or your thumb and forefinger, and gently feel for the soft curved ridge at the base of your skull. Just behind your earlobe, you'll find a slight dip, a small hollow where skin, bone, and nerve converge. This is the gateway. Before you touch it, just breathe. Inhale slowly through the nose. Feel the breath rise through your chest and into your throat. Exhale through the mouth, long and quiet. Again, inhale. Feel your belly expand gently. Exhale. Like a sigh of release. With every breath, let your body know, we're entering safety. Now take both index fingers and place them behind each ear, on the soft hollow near the base of the skull. Begin to move your fingers in slow, circular motions, clockwise, light, barely pressure. Like you're touching water. As you circle, breathe slowly. Inhale, feel the contact. Exhale, and imagine the space warming, softening. Picture this, a soft blue glow beginning to pulse beneath your skin. Each circle expands it. Each breath deepens it. Do this for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. Stay gentle, stay present. This is not stimulation, it's communication. Now remove your hands, rest them in your lap or by your sides. Take a breath. Notice if anything shifted, even subtly. Do your shoulders feel softer? Did the space around your eyes change? Good, you're listening. Now, take your right hand and gently cradle the back of your right ear. Use your thumb on the front side and your middle finger on the back, like holding a shell. Apply the lightest pressure. Not pushing, just holding. Now close your eyes and turn your attention to your breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth, softly. With each breath, imagine that you're breathing into the space behind your ear. Let the inhale carry calmness inward. Let the exhale release noise and tension. Stay here for 1 minute. If thoughts come, notice them. Then return to the breath and the hold. You may start to feel a pulling sensation down your neck or a wave of stillness across your chest. That's the vagus nerve responding. After a minute, gently release. Rest both hands again. Take a cleansing breath in through the nose and let it go through the mouth with a soft sigh. Now use your thumb and middle fingers on both sides. Hold the area behind each ear like you're holding a secret, softly, deliberately. Now gently pulse. Press, hold for 2 seconds. Release, press, hold for 2 seconds. Release. As you do this, match the rhythm to your breath. Inhale, pulse. Exhale. Release. Let it become a wave. Now, visualize. Every pulse sends a wave of softness down your neck, across your collarbones, into your heart. Your body hears the signal. I am safe, I can soften. Do this for 1 full minute. Now remove your hands. Let them rest naturally. Close your eyes if they aren't already. Take 1 deep breath in and exhale completely. Feel. On single quotes T. Search for a result. Just notice. Maybe your breath feels slower. Maybe your mind is quieter. Maybe your body feels like it just came home. This practice isn't about forcing change. It's about opening a door. And now, notice how you feel. Let your body whisper back. Now that you've touched this forgotten doorway behind your ear, something inside may feel different. Not dramatic, not loud, but quieter. Like a room inside you just became still. You may notice your chest feels more open, your shoulders softer, your thoughts less tangled. This is not imagination. This is Your nervous system shifting states. You've just told your body, in its native language of touch and breath, you're safe now. You can rest, and it listens, not with words, but with rhythm. Sometimes the change is immediate. A warm wave, a slowed breath, a subtle sigh you didn't know was stuck in your chest. Other times the shift is gentle, like a thread slowly unspooling. Many people feel a sudden emotional softening. Tears may rise, not from sadness but from relief. Relief that your body was heard. Relief that your system no longer has to hold so much, so tightly. Some describe a clarity they haven't felt in weeks. A sense of returning to themselves. Like waking from a long noise-filled dream. Others feel tingles across their scalp, down their neck, into their spine. That's energy moving. Not in a mystical metaphor, but in actual neural signals shifting, relaxing, rebalancing. You may even feel memories surface, not as images, but as sensations. A tightness in the chest softening. A heaviness behind the eyes lifting. That's the beauty of body-led healing. It doesn't need language. Just presence. And sometimes you don't feel much at all. But don't mistake silence for emptiness. Stillness has a language of its own. What matters is that you showed up. You paused, you touched the gate. You gave your system the signal. It's okay to come down now. Because we often live as if we're being chased, even in still rooms. As if our nervous system has forgotten how to land. This practice behind the ear is a gentle invitation back into your body, back into the parasympathetic state, the state of healing, integration, digestion, clarity. And as your nervous system softens, your inner world shifts with it. Emotions rise and release thoughts. Quiet and clear spirit opens and return. So now, ask yourself, what did your body tell you just now? Was there a moment of stillness that felt sacred? A breath that felt deeper than the ones before? Whatever it was, it came from you, not from the outside world, not from someone else's approval, but from the sacred intelligence inside your skin. This is the doorway behind the ear. It doesn't speak in noise. It speaks in silence, and you just listen. You don't need an hour. You don't need silence. You just need a moment, and your fingers, each morning before the day begins, or each night before your eyes close. Bring your hand behind your ear. Hold the space. Breathe with it. Let your system remember what calm feels like, not as an idea but as a rhythm. You can do it in traffic, in the bathroom, in between meetings. No one needs to know. But your body will know. Just 60 seconds, once or twice a day, sends a message through your vagus nerve. You are safe. You belong. You can soften. And over time, something beautiful happens. Your sleep deepens, your anxiety fades faster, emotional spikes smooth out. Your body starts choosing presence over panic. This isn't just about calm. It's about repatterning your entire inner landscape. One breath, one touch, one moment at a time. Keep returning. Not to the technique, but to yourself. The calm isn't coming. It's already here, waiting behind your ear. When the world grows too loud, return here, to the place just behind your ear, where silence lives and spirit listens. And if this awakens something in you, wait until you discover what happens when you touch the point, just beneath your collarbone. That one opens an entirely different layer of your nervous system. Subscribe if your soul feels called. Like this if your body softened. Comment if you felt something shift. Let this be more than a video. Let it be a doorway back to the calm that never left you.